Cover stories. This is my account. I'm following a lot of things on Flipboard, probably 2,000 or 3,000 different things. So I'm kind of the ultimate test case. And as I scroll through here, you'll see some of the things that I've got in my cover stories. Now right away, you'll see that we always indicate where these articles came from. So in this case, this came from earth science, from aerospace. These are topics that I'm following. And you can see that some of these items are being put into magazines like Resources and Climate Change. And as I continue to scroll, I'm really into photography. And so here's Samsung's new DSLR. I'll also get the top 10 things that I'm following on my Flipboard that I could just dive into at any moment. And as I continue to scroll, here's a larger article, some more galleries, some more articles. You get the idea. It's pretty cool. Now let me show you around a little bit. You can see up in the top left, I've got my cover stories, I've got following and explore. This is following. These are all the things, all my tiles, everything that I'm following on Flipboard. And I can look at them this way. And here the big screen really helps me just get a full sense of all the different things I'm following. And we've got a new way to look at this where you can categorize it. You can just look at your topics, sources, accounts, magazines, people you're following, etc. Now, what's great about this is we are embracing the web. So you can open up different parts of Flipboard in different tabs. So I have a tab, for example, for the Daily Edition. This is a magazine that our curators around the world put together every morning by finding the best articles from our partners to represent what's happening in the day. And you can see here, we've got kind of these subsections. We've got some featured articles, latest news, business, tech, sports roundup, culture, etc. We've even got our today's track, which will play right here, and our party gift. So, and then you can also explore. So we have the Explore tab up here, and this is what Explore looks like. And this is just all sorts of stuff that our curators are picking in different categories that you can take a look at and follow if you'd like. I'll just show you one that I love here that we're featuring today called The Hipster. This is a magazine on Flipboard that I love the subhead. Everything you think is cool, I liked 5 years ago. This is by Gus Gastila. He actually used to work at Flipboard. Great guy. This magazine has about 3,500 followers. You can see the cover. It looks awesome. We love animated GIFs as covers. And when you scroll down here, you'll see we've got a gallery with some more animated GIFs, some articles here. These are all, if you're a hipster, this is the magazine for you. This is cool. This is a Millennium Falcon drone. You can see those really nice layouts. We've got some stuff here from the Rolling Stone. You can see some of the other magazines that Gus is curating. And you can just kind of go through them here and click on any of them as you like. You can see he's curating video, galleries, articles. Here's a really cool article about custom diamond-studded Stratocaster. And again, you can see the layouts that we're doing to make sure that we're not putting text over the Stratocaster. God forbid if we did that. So the other thing that is really great here is that you can get access to your whole profile. So this is my profile on Flipboard. These are all the things that I'm personally curating. I've got about 25,000 followers, and you can see all the magazines I'm curating, as well as magazines I'm jointly contributing to that multiple people are curating together. And I'll just show you a couple of these. So I have one magazine here called Vulcanite. This is the art of picture taking, and a few of my friends and I curate this magazine. And you can see we've got some great articles in here. Then, of course, also some really great, beautiful images. Isn't that great? And you can see it's pretty fast. Scrolling through here, you can power through a lot of content very quickly. Of course, if you find something that you really like, you can flip it into one of your magazines. So we have the plus button here. You can tap on it, and you can go in and put this into a magazine that you like. I can put it into my Picks magazine, for example, and add it there. So very easy to curate content as you come across it on Flipboard. Videos play directly in line, and they look great. Of course, you can always go full screen with video, whenever you'd like. Or come back to our layout here.
The way that you don't get a result right away.
Isn't that great? Now you can go nuts with this. I have a magazine that I call Designica. And this is kind of a visual playlist where I take some great animated GIFs and I mix them with music, just for fun. And so here, I'll scroll past this. We've got some really cool kind of geometric animated GIFs. And then I've got some music from SoundCloud that I've found. And I can just play those. Kind of trippy, huh? And look at this. We chose that blue based on the color of the pendulums. Isn't that nice? So you can really do some pretty awesome things on Flipboard. You can curate about the Dodd-Frank Act, or you can curate about, or you can curate about music or photography. Let me see if maybe my internet connection here is challenging. Let me just try to, let's just try this one here. Yeah, great, okay, cool. So this is the designer standard. I'm curating this with a bunch of other designers around the industry. These are all articles that we think are cool about what's going on in design in our space, in the technology industry. And so I follow this every day, and this group of designers and I love sharing this content together. Now, also, of course, with Flipboard, you can connect it to lots of different social networks to get content. So, of course, you can look at Instagram on Flipboard. This is my Instagram. This is by far the best way to look at Instagram on a computer. Isn't that nice? And again, every now and then we'll have some of these images go full screen if it makes sense with the layout. And let me show you one of my favorite curators, Marcos Westcamp. He's actually head of design here at Flipboard. He is a gifted curator. He loves to explore. He loves vintage Land Rovers. The kinds of things he curates are just awesome. And when you look at somebody's profile on Flipboard, you can see their stats, and you can see some of their magazines, and then you can get kind of a sampling of all the things that they've put into their magazine recently. And you can see that Millennium Falcon article is popular. Let me go up to one of his magazines in particular called Stranded on Earth. This is a magazine that he's curating with just beautiful photographs from around the world for exploration. And of course, he's got a soundtrack in here. Isn't that cool? So that's Flipboard on the web. I am just so excited to be able to roll